Off the bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag. Yo people, fam, up with telling them, see by man line jazz back again with another reaction. Man, I got the 4 hours of Let Go requested by Tab, fam. Let's get into it, fam. I just reacted to Deadly Movements. I don't know if this was gonna top it or not. The beat sounds mad though.
Listen, yeah. It could be love, could be drugs, could be broken trust, could be all of the above. Ain't calling your bluff, I know for sure that it's tough to let it go. Cause lust will mess you up, make you go back and forth like a metronome does.
Okay, so man, he's talking right now. Normally when you see a 2-minute track these days, fam, these men are just chatting was, fam. You know what I mean, blood? But this guy is speaking right now. He's speaking, fam. He's speaking. He got something to say, fam. And that's what makes what do you call it? That's what makes you a dope artist as well, fam. When you can say a lot in such a short minute at times, fam. You get like 3-4 lines and you say 1,000 words, blood. You know what I mean, blood? Come, man.
Listen, yeah. It could be love, could be drugs, could be broken trust, could be all of the above. Ain't calling your bluff, I know for sure that it's tough to let it go. Cause lust will mess you up, make you go back and forth like a metronome does. But until you break the cycle, you'll be stuck in a rut. Like a man who hold a grudge and got attacked by it, he's fucked. Car, he never let it go, it got heavy, now he's in. Like a man who hold a grudge and got attacked by it, he's fucked. Car, he never let it go, it got heavy, now he's infected. Bad illness that he manifested. When the devil's at the gates of hell, haters on the guest list. Angels could've helped, but he held them at the entrance. Now we're waving goodbye, he's flying to the exit. It's your life in the balance, don't forget this. Your future could be bright if you adjusted your perceptions and let go of deception.
This guy's spitting though.
The entrance, now we're waving goodbye, he's flying to the exit. It's your life in the balance, don't forget this. Your future could be bright if you adjusted your perceptions and let go of deception.
You need to let it go, over the gears, cracks and let it show. I can see it in your face, I can tell you don't. Some are thinking that the pain might have helped you grow. Only listen to the lost souls and let you know. Life's low, try climbing out the hole. A lifestyle of hoes and beat, losing control. I can fly out to Mozambique, but I don't. I can tell you what's really on my mind, but I won't. Of course we need to express stuff, but keep going round the circle, shit, look where it left us. I feel stronger than the best was. I see the world start to shine on good time investors. Blow it out proportion like vectors. Most people just wanna be heard like hecklers. I'm here for the defected lifestyle reckless. Think it's time for change, son? Yeah, get this.
Yo, it's been a journey, it's been a mission. Thoughts spin around my head like a solar system. Find myself clinging on like my feet are slipping. But to what? Some shit that was, now it isn't. We got or we didn't. Burning these bridges to increase the division. Speak too much or I never listen. Time to walk forward. The past has been written already, and I ain't trying to sit and reading it. You're feeling this.
The past has already been written already, blood. I ain't trying to sit here and reading it, fam. At the end of the day, bro, it is what it is, fam. That's already done, bro. We move forward, make it better, fam. To make it seem like whatever happened back then was actually worth it, though, fam. But he's really spitting right now, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, these kind of lessons that they're trying to teach, these educatory bars right here, blood, you'd normally see on like a 4 or 5 minute track. I was not expecting this, fam.
Walk forward. The past has been written already, and I ain't trying to sit and read.
These man said, yo, let me just drop 2 knowledge and dome on your clout, fam, and then I'm gonna dip real quick, blood. You know what I'm saying? But just a quick one, just a quick lesson, fam. You know what I'm saying? Listening.
We got or we didn't. Burning these bridges to increase the division. Speak too much or I never listen. Time to walk forward. The past has been written already, and I ain't trying to sit and reading it. You're feeling this. I'm pretty sure that ain't what the meaning is. Dark clouds stay above my head like the ceiling is. Habits of a fiend make you think you need the shit, but really just a purpose or a bit of self-leadership.
Digging into certain man's character right now.
Pretty sure that ain't what the meaning is. Dark clouds stay above my head like the ceiling is. Habits of a fiend make you think you need the shit, but really just a purpose or a bit of self-leadership.
Really just a purpose or a bit of self-leadership, blood. Come on, blood. So he didn't say lead it, self-leadership, blood. Leading yourself, fam. Because you can lead yourself astray. Just because you are in charge don't mean that you know exactly what you're doing, blood. You know what I'm saying, blood? Come on, fam. Man said you don't need that, fam. Just a purpose in life, fam. If something's empty, if you feel empty, but go find a purpose, fam. That isn't that negative. That isn't that detrimental to your life, fam. You mad? You're not spitting. You're not spitting right now, fam.
Bits of a fiend make you think you need the shit, but really just a purpose or a bit of self-leadership. Start to feel enlightened, like the sky's brightened, but really all I'm doing sitting and writing. Had to leave the battlefield after the fighting, and I stick the knife in, make sure the door bolted shut and the nuts tighten.
I know the things I need to let go, and I hope that we end up on the best note. Haven't got the answer, but I'm thinking let's cope. I try remember that cause my bro said so. Let go. Had to do that to move on many times. Never in a rush, it's a steady grind. Like what they might want from a lap dance, but they were lost, went home with a cracked heart. Let go. Let the past be the past. Certain things really shouldn't take for me to ask. Trying to be a wise out, man, I don't need a mask, but I've been dumb as fuck, hope they didn't see that part. Let go. Can't control what people think about you. Don't start to believe it if they doubt you. Do you need to make moves? Do you need an escape route? Do the opposite of what the breaks do. Let go.
Jeez, man. I gotta say as well, fam, the other reason why the song was short is because I didn't have a hook. The song could have been much longer if they had a hook. But I like what they did there. They just made it short, blood, but they said, yo, F a hook, blood, let's just come on here, blood, let's say what we need to say, blood, and dip out of here, blood. I like how they did that, and they just said F a hook. We don't even need a hook, blood. Let's just educate these people, drop some knowledge on the dome, give them some life lessons, and then dip out. And that first verse, he came in cold. I feel like the first verse was my favorite, then probably the third verse, fam, you know what I'm saying? Then out of the second and the fourth, you know what I'm saying, it's all for debate and that, but definitely the first verse was my first. He came in correct, fam. Then definitely the third and that. And I don't know these man by face or by voice. So, you know what I'm saying, it's just verse third, fourth, second, yeah, exactly, blood. But that was my reaction though, fam, and that was definitely a dope tune, blood, you know what I'm saying, blood. Definitely a dope recommendations and that, fam, you know what I mean, blood, because sometimes it can be hard to just pick a one or two tunes out of an album, blood, but those sound dope, you know what I mean. But I'll catch you man in the next one. I'll see you by my line jazz, and I'm out of here, fam, in a bit, people.
Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left to the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own, and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax. Premium sir.